Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're going to continue with this week's cash stuffing. We left off after completing my wallet and my bills binder. I did stuff $743 into those two. If you want to watch that, you can go to my channel and I'll link the video so that you can see that first part if you haven't seen that first part. But we're going to continue. So we are going to move on to our sinking funds and to our savings challenges. So I'm going to bring here my planning sheet and let's get started. Okay, I'm worried about like the daylight. I'm losing daylight. It's not even that late, but it's starting to get darker earlier, so trying to get the video done a little quick here. So we're gonna get started into our first binder. That's gonna be this one. And this is our auto binder. And I don't have any fully funded cards to put in. These two categories are fully funded. Thank goodness we're done saving. So we're done saving for auto registration number 1. It's completely done. We can count it just so that you can see what it is. So we're gonna go here. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 41, 42. So that is $342 fully funded for the registration for one of our vehicles. This is gonna be unstuffed a little bit later this week so that we can pay that, and that's gonna be a separate video. And auto registration number 2 is also fully funded. This is for another one of our vehicles. This doesn't get paid until October, at the end of October, so we might also make a separate video for this one. But let's count this money. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 100, 20, 40, 50, 51. So 151 fully funded into our auto registration number 2. Very good. Okay, so those two are done. We're likely gonna take a break from stuffing into these, and we'll probably won't pick it up again until sometime next year. We did these two categories in half of the time that we usually do. We usually save the whole year like $5 or $10 a week, so that we're not really worried about it. It's just $5 or $10. But we had we were paying off credit cards and we were in the final stretch of the credit cards, and I told my husband, well, what if we just unstuff a couple of our sinking funds to just finish off those credit cards, and we did. So we just paid off all the credit cards and we emptied these out. So that's why this time around we were stuffing double, but we still got it done in time and we're done. So those two are done. We're not saving anything this week. Auto insurance is going to get its usual 50, and that's going to be right here. I'm going to add that in. We can count it. We're going to do 1, 2, 300, 51, 5200. So that is 500. 20, 40, 60, 81. That's 600. 20, 40, 60, 82. That's 700. So I was mentioning to my husband that this money should be going into our high yield savings account. It's a lot to have in cash, just to have it in cash. We have always saved for it in cash, but now that we do have that savings account, we're thinking that it's a better idea just to let it make us some money. So that is gonna happen likely next week. So I'm gonna have like a really big unstuffing video coming up. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some placeholders because I don't think I have any that are any of the denominations that I have here. Maintenance is going to get $20. And so my husband did some maintenance on one of our cars and he used 50 from our bank account when we had the money here. He said that he forgot to pull it, so it's okay. We're either gonna deposit this to the bank or unstuff it and put it into a savings category, possibly. So 50 that needs to be used up somehow, and then 20 that we're adding, that's 70 total. or we could just leave it here in the auto maintenance fund. Okay, so auto maintenance is done, and I should be checking these off. So auto registration 1 and 2 got skipped, auto insurance got stuffed, and auto maintenance got stuffed. Driver's ed is going to get 20. And driver's ed money too, I think it's also going to go into the bank. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70. 170 and driver's ed. Okay. So that is it for this, this binder. So I'm going to put this back. And I am like fighting against the light here. So travel. Okay. I had to pause to make sure that we still had good lighting because at least to me it looks like it's getting really dark. The next binder that we're going to go into is our lavender binder here. And this is going to go like this. Okay. Emergency fund is fully funded for now. Travel is getting 25. And same with the auto insurance. We are going to put it into the high yield savings because it's a lot. And I think I'm already past what I said that I was going to do. I was going to go up to 500 and then pull it in. But I just haven't had the time to do that. So we're going to make time this coming week. So there's actually 2,400 in the bank for travel, and we have 300, 50, 400, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 50. So 550, that's here in cash for travel. And so let's see, travel Christmas 2026 is getting 25, which is the same number it always gets. I'm gonna have to make change. I have a lot of 5s in here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 150 in Christmas 2025. 2026. No, Christmas. This is for Christmas next year. Back to school is getting 40. So that's my last two $20 bills. And let me check those off. Christmas and back to school. And we can count this money. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280 here. Okay. Very well. And I believe, oh no, we are going also into down payment. Down payment is getting 50. And in down payment, we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So I think it's 465. I'm going to count that again. I miscounted this money in another video. Oh my goodness. On my TikTok. And it seemed like I was pocketing $100 and I was like, there was 100 here that I wasn't counting. So like this $100 bill, I didn't count. But let's count it again because I'm miscounting it again. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, and 55, 60, 65. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 65. I struggled so much with that. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna move forward. It's my neighbor, his loud car. I had to redo a video earlier because of that. but we'll just leave it in. It's background noise. We're done with this envelope. We're done with this binder. I'm gonna put it back. And next is our 100 envelope savings challenge, which is right here. And we're checking off the majority of our lower 20. We are going to do number 17 and number 19. So let's come all the way to our slots. 17 is here. And we do need 10, 5, 6, 7. So $17 into this section here. And I realized in my other videos that I was pulling these out. I could have just left them. I was wasting so much time doing that. So 17 is done. And 19 is next. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 19. So we're going to be left with 18 and 3 are going to be the last two that need to be stuffed. So this envelope, this 100 savings challenge, I stuff it all the time. I'm putting money in this thing all the time. So let me check off my 19. So I think I started it like 2 weeks ago. I gotta look back at my other videos. But money that's left over from my wallet goes into here, and that's a video. And then this weekly cash stuffing, I always try to do one or two numbers, and that's another video for stuffing. And then earlier last week, I found money in a savings challenge in here that I didn't even know I had, so I unstuffed it and I put it in here. So it's getting pretty thick. And actually this has to go in here. Ugh, I'm gonna bend it. That was a mistake. Yeah, look at this. It's not even up to number 50 and it's like, it's not closing. Okay. So we're done with that one. Next is going to be this one here. And we had to unstuff, oops, I wasn't trying to do that. We had to unstuff shoes and clothes because we have a band kid and there's always random little things that get asked for or things that we need to pay for that just kind of come like out of nowhere. But we're just like, okay, where we're gonna get the money from? We don't want to go to the bank to get the money, so we'll get it from here. And we're okay with it. I think I mentioned previously that I need to make a category. I told my son that I'm gonna make one for my wallet that says band kid, and I'll just put $15 a week into it because he's always needing something for band. If it's not shoes, it's like money for food that he's gonna get, or he's gonna go somewhere on a trip. Like he has an overnight stay coming up. If you're in band or if you've ever been in band, like you already know what that's like. There's a lot going on all the time, especially in competition season. So we're gonna start the shoes category again. We do $5 a week into this one and it's been depleted twice. I'm not even updating the tracker anymore because it just disappears. But the money comes in handy. So we're going to, okay, we did shoes. Now we're doing clothes, $5. They both get $5. So checking off shoes, checking off clothes, and kiddo number 1 is going to get $5 into his savings. I'm not going to count his money today because it is not time to count his money. Not yet. Kiddo number 2 is also going to get $5. And he has a lot of 20s. We might want to make give him some larger bills pretty soon. Okay, so that's kiddo number 2. And kiddo number 3 is also getting 5. So number 3, we're adding 5. And So kiddo number 3 got his $5 and we're done with this binder. And we're going to move over to our last binder, which is this one. And in this binder, I have some new savings challenges, and I'm gonna show you, for those of you that haven't seen it yet. I have 3 challenges that I'm gonna start. I actually already started the $1,000 savings challenge. I have a $2,000 savings challenge, and oh, it's just these 2 for now. I did say that I wanted to go onto some websites to find some smaller savings challenges, like a $1 and a $2 and a $5 challenge. I'm looking for those. Something that's similar to the things that I have going on in my binders. Or something, whatever I find that's cute. But let's get into this one. Here, let me check off kiddo 3. Here, I have my 1,000 savings challenge, and each icon is $25. I was able to stuff $20 here earlier today. And what I'm gonna do now is add the 5. So now I have a full 25 and I can check one of these icons off. And I'm gonna use this Sharpie for that one. Okay. So my phone died. Okay, so let me finish what I was doing. So I have just checked off this, the first icon for my first 25 into my $1,000 savings challenge. So I'm just gonna put it in here now. And I am going to also show you a couple of the other things that we are doing. So the money from a lot of these savings challenges is ultimately going to be used to help us with the down payment for our home. We do have our down payment savings in this binder here that we're slowly building up, but just to like make it a little bit more fun, we're working on also the 100 envelope challenge and then some of the challenges in these binders here. So I showed you these 2. And let me show you what I have here. So in this binder, I have a $1 savings challenge, which is pretty simple, right? Easy to do. $2 savings challenge. I do have $2 bills here and there, so that's gonna go into here. And then a $100 savings challenge. So any $1 bills that I have is gonna be for these savings challenges. So for example, here it's 100 slots, similar to my tracker. That's for the 100 envelope savings challenge. This is just to save $100. So any loose dollars that I have remaining, like in my wallet, at the end of the week, those ones are gonna go here now, instead of going into the 100 envelope challenge, because my lower numbers are pretty full and I don't need a lot of ones right now. That's gonna be condensed and we're gonna be working forward from there. But this is for $1. I have 5 here for dollar bills. I have already 5 in this one, and I have 5 in this one. I already checked them off as well. So the challenges that get completed here are likely gonna be added to this one because these are bigger. So whenever we finish these that are easier, they're gonna come here. And similar with this one, whenever we finish the word 20, they're gonna get pushed up to the higher numbers. And that's how we're gonna get through saving at a different pace, you know, something that is probably a little bit more attainable. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching all the way through, guys. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe, and if you want to share or leave a comment below, let me know, what do you do to save? And of the categories that you've seen, like, is there anything here that I do that you don't? Or is there something that you do that I don't do? So maybe you can like give me some pointers and we can help each other out. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with my next cash stuffing.